my friends say, girl, you better take care.
And go. Good evening, Stuff Community. How we doing today, man? We've got some breaking news is coming right and left. It's so much, people, that it's hard to keep up with. Today in the breaking news, things are changing drastically, and we got to get smart. We got to get on the bicycle, and we got to pedal hard, people. There are a lot of things that have happened. The Democrats are coming after DJ Donald Trump about his handling or his wording of them striking out against the military, telling them actually to disobey the commander-in-chief of what needs to be done in the country. And rightfully so. They have not won in one single thing. I think Donald Trump has won 21 cases with the Supreme Court out of 23. You know why he's winning? Because it's common sense, and it shows accountability. And whether they agree with it or not, it's by the law. You remember when Biden and the Kamala Dragon were in there? There are a lot of things that Biden disagreed with on the Supreme Court, and he went ahead and done it anyway because he felt he had the authority to do it. And nobody can stop a Biden. And these things were shuffled and dealt with in many ways. Whether he wanted money to give to Ukraine, which we all know front and centered and came back to them, and they work in the Democratic field. There was tons and tons and tons of money, and they did everything in their power to keep that money drive successful. Nobody could tell them what to do. Money represented power. Money represented takeover. Money represented control. And this is what the Democrats done. They always believed in that. Remember I told you a while back, karma and lying has a way of filtering itself back to truth. And as the Bible says, the truth will set you free. And we have learned so much. Thank goodness for Elon for giving us the point of open speech, truthful speech, telling it like it is. The ramifications that X has brought to the American people is alarming. And they hate, they are disgusted at the whole idea. Remember, Biden was all 100% to censor free speech, control it. The narrative, you listen to him or nothing else. And people still agreed with this. People, that's communist. That's control. Just like this Mondani guy. Once you are engaged in something like that, you are that. and it won't change. But you notice we had a senator that ran for governor, and he gave disclaimers out of killing his opponent, person that was running against him. He also gave talk about destroying his kids, killing them, killing his wife. And the Democrats right away said they forgave him. And he won. Now make that seem right. Now Trump, on this case of them going to tell the military and cause dissension in there, they are mad because unlike them prosecuting Jay Jones of what he said, they want to now drum up a way to impeach Trump for saying that these people should be on the death row, killed or hung for what they were saying. And really what he was saying in a figure of speech is that this is far beyond treason. This is far beyond causing dissension. You're trying to erupt the whole governmental statute. If we don't have a commander-in-chief to guide people, to guide our military, to defend the very United States that you idiots are walking in, you put everybody in chaos, it makes it that much easier for someone to come in, rob, destroy America. Is this what you want? I say yes. Y'all don't want to see America striving any kind of way. You don't mind them burning our flags. You don't mind them taking our money. You don't mind them seducing or killing our women. You don't mind them selling our kids. Nothing. You're unaccountable for nothing. He got away and he won, Jay Jones. Trump says the same thing. Oh my God, it's the most terrible thing. Think people are coming after me. People want to kill me. I'm so nervous. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. He's got already to put his cabinet on the military base to protect them. You Democrats talking about that? No. You laugh, you giggle, you belittle Charlie Kirk when he got assassinated. It brought joy to you people's heart. But it is a beautiful thing to see the world being pulled right back in control and your true colors are out there. Sorry, some of us have the Trump hate syndrome so much that we can't see what's going on. And you can give it in your comments. It's not fair. And it's not fair for this person, Jay Jones, to win when he outrightly, over and over, and double down on it, saying he wants these people killed or destroyed. You have no right to say that. Also, the impeachment articles, they say will try and get everything done to be filed against Donald Trump before Christmas. And any way they think they can slow him down, the judges haven't won, 200 and something judges, they haven't won. He's won cases all the way through because it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like they're going to embark on him to destroy him and to bring him down whichever way is possible. They also have made so many attempts on Donald Trump's life. And we had people back then saying it was fake. He made this happen. You believe that? He had a marksman shoot by his ear. Boy, and I heard that, I thought that would just belittle me. I don't want nobody shooting that close to my brain. But this is what you people said. And believe me, like I told you, all that you do, you reap what you sow. It's coming back to you. And nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop it. Believe in what God says. Believe in what Bible history says or not. Excuse me. We're going to see it. And it's going to happen. I could talk on this subject all day. But when you're dealing with inhumane people, there's no fairness. There's no coming to the table in a rational form, talking and debating over something to get a logical point across, to make it make sense so both parties can work. It's one-sided. Again, communist, one-sided. So we can't look for that, and that's sad. That's why I was saying, with all the filibustering going on, Trump needs to go nuclear. Because these people, you're not going to talk to them. You're not going to make it make sense. And with this impeachment thing, whatever, I've never seen people work so god darn hard to destroy an individual. I'm going to leave a little note with y'all. You know why Trump's leading, him and Elon? You know why they're running strong? You know why they're almost evasive to the point where y'all can't get them? Because he's speaking the truth, and all that stuff that he's saying is true. It's all coming to light. But you Dems ever sit down and rationalize the point? Why can't we win? Why do things go wrong for us all the time? And then you double down on it and you lie. Like this is Yeji, stupid Crockett. Oh, it wasn't that Jeffrey Epstein I was talking about. But you name people on there. But you forgot to name yourself. Accepting money from that. Because why? Democrats say you're not above the law, but they are above the law. We're supposed to be a good little boy. She talks about slavery. She talks about racism. They're racist and all this stuff. Well, she's playing that card 100%. She's playing that card, giving us no opportunity to go no other way but down the tubes. All of them are millionaires. Now, I don't have a problem with the man being rich. No, I don't. I don't have a problem with listening to a person, even though I may not agree with everything. But I'm not a little kid that needs a pacifier in my mouth. I'm going to kick, yell, and scream and do anything in my power to make this person miserable, to bring them down. And you guys did nothing for the country. We had 8 years Pretty Boy Floyd, him and Big Mike, in Obama and Big Mike. They did nothing. But he had every concert, every group to come out like he was in Israel in the big arena where people come and dance for him. Animals would fight, all of this stuff to entertain him. That's all I seen he did, was entertainment. It wasn't about the people. Obamacare was a hoax. And everything he did was a hoax. So we wonder where it's all going to end up at. But my people, what I'm telling you is to get focused on what we have to do. Get focused on where we need to be. Because, like I said, with these people, we can't save the world. We can't make it better. We can't make them understand. That's impossible. I've come to realize that, people, that it's only going to get worse from here out. Only going to get worse. So we need to bond together, get strong together, realize in the highest of highs of course, understand where we're going. And people, we got a lot coming our way. It shows that Donald Trump's poll numbers are really rocking. They're in the highest. Trump's polls are the highest that there have been, and the Democrats are all in a sinister about this. Why are things happening like this? But they're wondering, even we're seeing that a lot of Democrats, y'all, are quietly sneaking over to Trump's side. And the party is not leaving, it's evaporating. And I love it. I love to see them calling out one another, bashing one another, throwing one another under the bus. Because, like I said, karma has a way of repaying. They tried to create chaos amongst another party, even to the point of killing them, God forbid, burning cars, smashing signs, burning flags, death attempts, threats, and they're getting the same thing. And at the same time, Trump is removing their security, which is a phenomenal thing. How much do the American people have to keep paying? And I don't understand it. Why you people are fighting so much for these people that are taken from you. Again, are you living in the $1,500 a night hotel? Heck, we go on vacation, we can't even afford that. If we end up getting a room $300, $400 a night, it is pushing our pockets. We have to save for that vacation. The meals, we got to pay for it. We don't whip out a SNAP card like a credit card with $24,000, $34,000, $64,000 on it. This square thing here, ain't nobody give this to me and pay the bill. My car, it's an older car. My whip, I love it, I take care of it, but it's an older car. And as I recall, nobody gave that to me. My kids, that bill's on me. Medical, thanks Obama, on me. And you guys are out here fighting, raising sand. Oh, it's wrong how they came over here. It's wrong how y'all are slipping them out. It's wrong that you're arresting them. But they're killing us, destroying us. I don't know. I used to think so much of Americans by being smart. When I was growing up, it was America. Things were made in America. Things were controlled in America. And if we saw China, Russia, Indian, it was very few their products were. And they had to ask dearly, could they bring their products over? But now, as wide as the Hudson River, is America not invested in America, but it's America in China, Russia, India. What are we doing? Playing TikTok? Gambling? Doing drugs? Because the former things, if they passed away, and we're not on target. Also today there was at least 4 people injured during a shooting. And this was at a Christmas tree lighting ceremony. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission is urging that customers to stop using clay yards and a source of AI. Again, trying to take control of the narrative. A lot of people have no idea about what's coming or is going to happen. The Dems that told the military to defy illegal orders Trump says have committed a sedation of acts at the highest form. And this should be a punishable act. Democrats are going way too far. They meddled in with judges on everything that they were doing. I was once told, just let the man alone. Let him do his job. And let's see where we end up at. Gas is down. Eggs are down. Overall general food's coming down. It's working. The tariffs are working. 2026, people, it's going to open up a door of deluge of money. We're talking in the trillions. This is a businessman, like Ross Perot was. Businessman. Elon, businessman. These people aren't stupid. They run things differently. The Bible speaks of a man that does something different. Well, of course you stand out and you be hated because you're not following the trend. As you can see right now, there's a course that is happening, y'all. It says here that 86 Dems have voted with Republicans to condemn socialism in the wake of Mandani's Mario voice. People, and I'm glad to see it, are waking up. A little late, but never too late, to get a backbone and change. If we don't, it's going to be a dismal end to what America used to be. And I'm still 100% in America, vote America. In America, conduct yourself as American. You still can't go to China, Russia, India, Rome, Taiwan, wherever, and conduct yourself like these people are doing in America. You wonder, waking up the next morning, where the heck are you? And you learn respect very, very fast. Back in the 80s, you can look it up yourself. There's a young man that went over to Japan, and he took it upon himself to do a little bit of graffiti. All this stuff with burning cars and stuff. Over there, you'd be dead. Try it. But he decided to go out and mark up cars, keying them and so forth. They beat him with a cane stick. Cane stick. Beat him to where his skin blistered and bled. I believe it's in Ford's case as president. As you look that up, trying to negotiate to get him back to America. Parents complaining, it's wrong, it's wrong. Those cars wasn't his yet, and he knew better. Went over there on the school exchange program. Thought he could be spoiled like he is over here in America. Rude awakening. And I thought it was great. Because when you handle foolishness with foolishness, step down to their level, it ain't so funny no more. It's not humorous no more. People working hard to sustain themselves and have something, and you decide you don't like it, So little Harry's going to make full destruction. Little Harry forgot that he carries something called a behind, and they lit it up greatly. And this is 2-3 times a day. They made him feel the sting of hell. Came back to America, a changed citizen. His mom and dad, they've heard him. He's been damaged for life. You go over there and do the same thing. Back down or be treated like a clown. And in the day when I was growing up, and people older than I used to always sit on a tree with old guys, and they told stories of the electric chair. Told stories, this is here in America, where defilement, where stealing, trash talking, and all of that, you exhibit those attitudes, you're treated on that line. And our crime was way down. Just like Trump shutting the border down. Action Jackson. Tell it like it is, make it happen, Captain. And this man's doing that. And if everybody would lay back and let Trump do his job, it would be something else. He also had Mandani Mahani in the Oval Office meeting, and Trump reached out, handshaking, and when the reporter asked him about the things he said about Donald Trump, he's too much a coward to answer the question. Trump said he's been called a lot worse. He didn't make it back to New York good and started back talking trash, saying that Trump is a fascist. He's got fascism in him, and this is after the friendly meeting, supposedly, that they had. When you look at the Zoran Mandanis and people that are packed with hatred, people, it don't change. That's been laid down from the beginning of time, and a lot of foreigners voted for him. A lot of young Americans voted for him. You already see he's got hatred in his heart. He's jealous. People have worked hard to obtain millions of dollars. So be it. You want it, go get it. It's a free country. But he wants to take from them to distribute to poor people. Some of them might have got money that way by scheming, like Democrats, which he is. But the average Joe works, invests stocks, gold, silver, crypto, companies that they started. And so it made money. What's wrong with that? I'm in that group. You know, I know what it's like to work. Of course, being black, I still say it. I don't call it racism. You just got to work harder to prove yourself. But once you're on that plateau and people see that you're striving, help comes to you. So this is a chaos that's coming. Also in Ukraine, it's supposed to be having an official meeting in Switzerland about resolving a war. And this is another thing I don't have deep feelings for. Trump's done an awesome job. What is it, 8, 9 wars he stopped? This man's doing an awesome job. Some Social Security recipients may see smaller net payments due to recent changes. These are people that probably been overpaid. Some may not get a check. Stealing and robbing. They're reviewing everything. SNAP, like I told you in the last little meeting that we were talking about, a lot of y'all, you're going to be on the internet with a whole different tune. Ain't going to be none of this. Yeah, you like it? You're mad? I got money. I got 24,000. I got 34,000. Going to be on there crying, telling me, will you help me? I ain't got my SNAP card. I went to see it and it wasn't loaded. It's not right. I paid into this country what you paid. All you sit down and did was, come on, John, hit this thing. Come on, Tim, hit this thing. Let's make it happen. I'm going to get 3 more babies. That's 3,000 apiece. That's $9,000. We living good. Let them pay. My thing go. It's go. Every time I pump something out, they pay. Ain't happening no more. And I couldn't be more elated than happy. You push all these kids out. Get to working. And I ain't talking about laying down. You want to use that booty to do your duty, then go on out there and move that booty to get that work done. Do a little back breaking this time. And see how it feels. You got mouths to feed. And you were thinking of what you were doing, but you were thinking about making other people do it. Breaking news today, it's a little bit rougher. I'm hitting on some of the topics, y'all, the major ones that are going on. There's a lot of stuff going on with the regime in Minnesota. Tampon Tim, very crooked. Just imagine this would have been our vice president. How he's letting all these irregular groups, Somalians, take over, using our money through grocery stores and stuff, saying it's for the kids, but lining their pockets with it. This is this great vice president we had. Also, this great judge that we had has done such a great job. They're working on impeaching James Bosberg. We all know him. The old bald-headed guy. Went in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different attempts. He was our president for a while. Everything Trump did, he shot it down. Well, like I said, karma will get you. James Bosberg, feel the pain, brother. It's coming. There are also cases coming up of the Deputy Attorney General, Todd Blanchard, is defending the president and Donald Trump's handling of the cases that are in front of him, saying that he's doing a terrific job in everything, even though the Democrats are crying out, is done by the law. And unlike Biden, Donald Trump is taking everything to the Supreme Court, because if he did any of the crazy acts like Biden did, taking things into his own hand and not listening to the Supreme Court, his days would be numbered, over with. The DOJ has moved to a unsealed Epstein grand jury transcripts, and we know now that Donald Trump has ordered the release of all Epstein files. But check this out. I brought this up to you before. Democrats have gotten lawyers to fight it. They, for some reason now, they don't want the Epstein files out. Why? Did you find your name in there somewhere? Jasmine Crockett? A lot of them are finding out that their name is 100% tied to Jeffrey Epstein. And they thought they had Trump all tied up in this. And I told you how Elon and Trump orchestrated, playing chess, such a beautiful game. Checkmate. Checkmate. And Elon saying that Trump had something to do with the pedophile. He knew he didn't. And doubling down on it, saying he did. Trump played it on out. I don't want the files released. I don't want the files released. I'm tired of hearing about this guy. I think it's beautiful. The Democrats can't see this man's smart. And after a while, the Democrats say, what do you got to hide? What do you got to hide? Forgetting that they got a big part in the role. So Trump said, okay, fine. Told the DOJ, go ahead, release everything. And then when everything got released, oh my God, I forgot I took $10,000 from Jeffrey. I forgot I went to the island 15 times. I forgot I had dinner with him. I forgot Bill Clinton. I wore a dress with red high heels. What did he do, spank you on the butt? Huh? And he had the picture on the wall of you. Can't get out a picture. Picture tells you 1,000 words. Now they want out of it. Who would figure? Also, they had one of the long-time beloved CBS morning hosts is bidding emotional farewell in his final broadcast. I don't follow it too well, but I'm just bringing that to your knowledge. He's found on the morning Joe Cup of Coffee, I guess, anchor Dana Jacobson and Michelle Miller bid their show an emotional farewell. So these are just some of the things, people that are happening in the daily breaking news. And as always, subscribe to the channel, tell others, and leave a comment. Please leave comments because this is a lot to digest and it's getting worse. We love you. Stealth Community is your channel, and we only want to make it better. And we want to do the research, and along with your help, once the channel gets up to par, we'll make decisions on who to give to. I appreciate everybody that's signing up. Y'all mean the world to me, and I enjoy talking to you too. So sign up for the channel, become a member, and if you aren't, the information is right down low. you can get all the information you need. And we'll see you, I like to say, on the next one. But it's a family. When the next piece of chicken is passed, we'll talk to you. And have a good day. Love you.